Greetings, friend. How are you doing today? I have a questions for you. Have you ever had a low moment in your life? One of those moments where things seems to just sucks. Everything that's going on are just sucks. I had one of those moments last year. It was Friday evening, late in the evening, and I was driving back home from the third fit-in MRI in 3 weeks, trying to figure out why my right hand, my dominant hand, suddenly loses strength and function. And it was late, it was dark, and everything was closed, all the stores closed, the MRI place is already closed. And I was driving home and I was thirsty. I was really thirsty. And next to me was a brand new bottle of water. But I couldn't drink the water because I couldn't open the bottle because my hand didn't have the strength. And so it was dark and I was in a place that I wasn't familiar, so I wasn't comfortable to just stop and ask people on the street. So I decided to drive home. And it was the longest, thirstiest, thirstiest 40 minutes drive home from Los Angeles to where I live. And throughout the drive, I thought, what the heck? Why is this going on? Why is my hand suddenly loses function? And now I'm facing of not being able to do work, to work in a profession that I put in 25 years of just to build the career. And at the same time, I was also thinking about my mother, who mysteriously was also ill and has lost so much weight that I don't know if she's going to make it. And on top of that, my relationship with my 7 years companion, with my significant others, was dissolving. And I'm usually a pretty positive person, but it was just sucks. That dark night seems to be as dark as it possibly can. And I keep driving though, as I keep driving, at some point I say, I don't know why everything happening. I don't know why the sky seems to be suddenly falling on me, but I know one thing. My experience and other people's experience has told me that every adversity has the seed of greater goods in it, like Napoleon Hill said. And I decided at that moment, in that long, thirsty drive, that this adversity, I don't know why anything happening, I don't know what the heck happened, but I'm going to not only heal my hand, I'm going to find the greater seeds of good and brings good, not just to myself, but to other people as well. That I'm not going through all this misery for nothing. Not at all going through this misery and another painful moment for nothing. That I'm going to find and grow and harvest the seed of good of this for me, to heal me, as well as to benefit others. And fast forward a year later, my hand has healed, thankfully. I'm able to hold my cell phones very comfortably. And not only that, in that time frame, in these years, I write a book. a book on how to move through adversity and find the seed of good and harvest the seed of good with a lot more ease and doing that effortlessly, seeking peace, that all the reviewers find it's very helpful. And the book coming out on May 28th. And also, my mother healed up. My mother was also healed up, and it's actually helped strengthen our relationship. We have great relationship before, but you know, I really love her, and it has strengthened our relationship. And even better, I met a different man that is even more compatible to me. That's just wonderful in every way and even better. And so for all of us, there are times in our life when we have low moments. Perhaps it's one thing going on, perhaps it's multiple things all seemingly tumbling together. It can be very painful and it can be very discouraging. But if you are in that moment, or if you are recalling one of those moments, just know that for every single one of us, life does not put us through misery for nothing. Never. Life does not put us through misery for nothing if we decide that we are not going through a misery, a pain, whether it's happening right now or it's happening in the past and it still hurt us for nothing. That there is a seed of greater good in everything if we just get quiet enough and see and say, what is the possible good in this? For me, as well as for others. For when you are going through this, what is the possible good? Even if it's just, even if it is not probable, even if it's just a glimpse of light, what is the possible good in this? That of whatever that you had gone through or is going through, such that you do not go through misery for nothing. Because who wants to go through misery and definitely not going through misery for nothing? So I invite you, if you like to just join me when you go to sleep tonight, whether right now it's in the evening, or perhaps sometime else when it's evening time for you, when you go to sleep tonight, to just look back, whether you have a recent misery and pain in whatever form and from whatever cause, or perhaps there was a misery, a pain in the past that still come back to you, to just say, okay, I acknowledge this, and you know that was sucks, or this is sucks, but I know that I'm not going through any misery for nothing. And so I'm going to find the seed of good and harvest and gain that seed of greater good for myself as well as for the greater good of all, whatever it is. If you like to join me, to just do that. Every single time you are in a situation that causes you pain, just know that we are not going through misery for nothing. There is a greater good hidden in it. And it is up to us. It is up to us as we go to sleep tonight, as we go to sleep whenever things happening, to say, what is the greater good in this for me and for all? And this is Bridget with From Grieving to Joyful Living. Please share in the comment below if you have any tough time that you would love to have some support. Please share in the comment below if you have any feedback. Please like this video if you like what you hear, and please subscribe to this channel if you like what you hear, and feel welcome to reach out to me directly as well if you are going through tough time and you would like some support. And I thank you very, very much for watching. I love you very, very much. And I look forward to see you again very, very soon.